Thursday marked day 2 of the United Nations landmark Rio+20 conference, which saw a flurry of activity as diplomats and officials debated the finer points of the conference outcome document and worked on putting together a new set of sustainable development goals to provide a framework for growth after 2015. As political leaders go through the nuts and bolts of policymaking, they are joined here in Rio de Janeiro by non-government leaders who have come to raise awareness about important issues and advocate the next steps towards a sustainable future. One such private individual is a man who more than most has backed up his beliefs with action. This man is Muhammad Yunus, a Nobel Peace Prize winner and the founder of Bangladesh's Grameen Bank. Professor Yunus is a pioneer of microfinance and has helped millions in Bangladesh build a better life for themselves. He encouraged starting up businesses driven not only by profit, but by the desire to do good.
Selling things to for their money, everybody is trying to sell something else alongside. It's a very simple, it's all dedicated to solving the problem.
Another person making headlines in Rio was Richard Branson, the founder of the Virgin Group. One of the world's most successful businessmen, Mr. Branson called upon the business community to take better care of the environment and described an initiative of his called the Carbon War Room, which is working with private businesses to reduce ecological impact.
The idea of the Carbon War Room is to work with the airline industry, to work with the shipping industry, to work with cities, to work with every single group of people that are putting out carbon, to try to come up with imaginative ways where they can reduce their carbon output and move from the slightly dirtier energies to cleaner energies.
Joining Mr. Branson was another business tycoon, one of the most successful in the entire developing world. Indian magnate Chris Gopalakrishnan is the co-founder and executive co-chairman of Infosys, one of the world's largest companies and a shining example of innovation coming from the global south. A technology giant, Infosys aims to get all of its energy from renewable resources by 2018, and Mr. Gopalakrishnan sees enormous potential in that endeavor.
21st century, I believe green will be what internet was. We need to redesign buildings, control systems, we need to look at smart grids, we need to look at new instrumentation appliances. We need to look at measurements, and you need to look at how we can leverage mobile technology and things like that.
Muhammad Yunus, Richard Branson, and Chris Gopalakrishnan all contributed valuable input to the discussions at Rio+20. They joined thousands of other private individuals from the business and civil society communities who worked hard to make this conference a success, and prove that governments and the UN are not the only organizations helping to build a more sustainable planet. For more from Rio+20, tune in tomorrow to see updates from the closing day of this historic conference. Reporting from Rio de Janeiro, Brazil, I'm Connor Schratz for South South News.